Dad, we're hungry. Make us some breakfast.
Guys, just go get your shoes on. We're going out to eat for breakfast. You know where we're all going? We're going out to IHOP.
Denny's.
Cracker Barrel.
Well, all right. Looks like we're going all three. Let's go. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Eating Things, or should I say, good morning. Because we are going to be trying some excellent breakfast food this morning. It's a battle of the breakfast between IHOP, Denny's, and Cracker Barrel. And on today's episode, my dad changed both his socks and his underwear to join us today. We got my dad again.
Wow. Yeah, I realized that was a lapse in judgment last night. Still paying for that one.
So we are going to be trying 8 items from all 3 places. And we are going to be judging them 1 to 10 to decide which one is the best.
They're exactly the same.
Exactly.
I'm supposed to be the one that comes in with the dad stuff.
Yeah.
Slacking.
Yeah, no.
Beating you in the dad category.
Need some coffee to get it rolling.
Alright, so let's get started with it.
Let's get started.
We're going to be starting with the hash browns.
Yeah, hash brown.
So we got some hash browns from IHOP, Denny's, and Cracker Barrel.
The only thing about Cracker Barrel though is that theirs is a hash brown casserole as opposed to everybody else.
They don't have plain hash browns? I feel
No.
like I've missed that before.
They didn't have an option for it to order online for regular hash browns.
I think it is just the casserole.
Oh, it's the casserole though. That's good
I
though.
sniffed it. It is good.
So what, did they just put cheese in it? Is that the only difference about it?
I don't really know how they make theirs. Usually there's like onions in hash brown casserole too, I think, but
It's pretty good.
it is
Yeah,
good.
it's not bad.
I like it a lot.
It has an orange color.
Yeah.
It's orange.
It's orange.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad, but I do like a crispiness to hash brown.
I prefer a crispy hash brown.
Yeah.
See, this looks like a more traditional hash brown here from Denny's.
Now I like the crispy part. I don't eat a lot of hash browns usually, but if I do, I just kind of eat the crispy part on top.
They're crispier. But they're a little, I know y'all are going to give me hate for this, but they're a little too potato-y, not grilled enough.
I agree
From
with that.
Denny's. I think that
No,
they're...
I mean that's what I feel. That's why I like the top of the hash brown is because usually it's a little more potato-y than which
like
is
they
crazy
need-
because I love potatoes.
It's like they needed to flatten it a little bit more so
Yeah.
that way it all got good crispy coverage.
Yeah, like I don't like that some of them are like not cooked.
It tastes like a shredded baked potato.
There's also just almost no flavor.
But you
in
haven't
that.
really dressed them up either, because,
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, what are you going to put on hash browns at a
Ketchup.
minimum? There you go,
Salt and
yeah.
pepper at the very
Salt,
least.
pepper, ketchup, Tabasco.
So I like some... Now see, look at
Now
that.
see, this
though.
is like this is like a patty.
Yeah.
Look at that IHOP hash brown.
That's almost like a potato pancake.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, that sounds like good.
Yeah, I heard a crunch
Yeah.
in there.
It's not just on one side. The crispy's on both sides. Those are a better
Yeah.
texture. The taste is about the same.
I like I said, the flatness of it. It's not too potatoey like Denny's.
Yeah.
These have a little bit more
Better
salt
texture.
on them too. I think that IHOP has...
IHOP has the best.
The Cracker Barrel's hash brown casserole is good, but it is just a little rich to me for when I'm wanting hash browns. I just want a classic.
Yeah. I
Take
think
the hash brown casserole and just throw it on the griddle.
Yeah.
I think like if I had to choose between all of these to eat, I probably would choose the casserole because it's more flavorful.
Okay, for me, the hash brown casserole is just getting... I'm gonna give it a 6. Because the food was good, it wasn't the texture I wanted.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 6.
Or
You're gonna give it a 6?
I may go 7 on it.
What, 7? Dad, what do you think?
Well, in all fairness, maybe a 7, just because the hash browns probably deserve a middle of the road score.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give the Denny's ones about a 3 because I actually think they were. I wouldn't have missed those on my. On
Yeah,
my
I would
plate.
probably just not order it,
Yeah.
to be honest.
What about you? What about you? What'd you give the Denny's ones?
Honestly, I was gonna say about a 3 too. I don't think they're terrible, but they
They
aren't.
just aren't anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go 3.
3? Yeah. What you think?
I'm just gonna stay at straight 5. It wasn't on the bad side. It wasn't on the good side. It's there.
Sure, yeah.
It's a transport for ketchup and Tabasco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the very best hash brown I've ever had in my life is gonna be at a Waffle House. We didn't have a Waffle House, so we couldn't put them in the running. So that would, to me, be like the perfect 10. So I'm gonna give those IHOP ones 9. They're not perfect,
That's
but
a high one.
they're not
pretty high.
they're not perfect, but they're pretty damn close to what I'm wanting.
I say crunch alone gives it a pretty high score for me. So I'm gonna go with an 8.
An 8, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go more around a 6.
6,
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with the 7 on that one.
7, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean it's nothing extraordinary.
So our winner for hash browns is going to be IHOP with 30 points.
Okay.
Our runner-up is going to be Cracker Barrel with a 26. And then the loser is Denny's with only 14 points.
14 points.
Short.
Alright, so if you want hash browns, go to IHOP.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now for my favorite part of breakfast, we got pancakes.
Pancakes. Pancake.
Pancake.
Whoa!
Pancake.
Wow! Not sure how to respond to that.
Cracker Barrel. I'm going to open Denny's up.
Denny.
And each place has their own proprietary syrup, it looks like, too.
Disappointingly, we did not get the cute little bottle from Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel normally gives you a cute little glass bottle, but
Denny's comes in a packet.
That's weird.
That was weird.
why is it weird? What would you put syrup in?
Well, I mean, what, like,
Something like this.
what if somebody wants to dip? You can't dip with that.
Oh, it's just so floppy.
Okay. Well, let's go in with the
Well, without being able to represent every category, but another good pancake is McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's do got good hot
I
cakes.
do have legit pancakes.
I love hotcakes.
Hold on,
McDonald's.
one more for
But I'll put just butter on it and roll it up and eat it like a little butter taquito.
Yeah.
My God, that's a good pancake.
Yeah, they do the crispy edges on Cracker Barrel pancakes, like my mama used to make. That's some good shit.
And I like their syrup too. That's a good syrup. It's a little runnier than most syrup, but I like it. That's got good flavor.
There's like I don't know if like they use some sort of sourdough thing like they do with their toast for their pancakes, but it has a different taste than other pancakes.
It has a homemade quality to it.
Yeah, it is like for sure like mama's breakfast kind of stuff. You know?
Now, short of the crispy edges, because your mother makes some good pancakes with the
Oh.
crispy edges.
Yeah, you can't beat a pancake from your mama.
That's,
but-
I mean, that's how my mom makes them too with the.
There's like fried pancakes on them. Yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty dang good pancake. Go ahead and get the Denny's ones mixed up while I'm eating these.
mixed up. Make
These
some pancakes.
ones don't look bad, but they don't look like home.
Yeah, I mean these look like something you could probably pull out and like put in the toaster.
Yeah.
Like they could be frozen.
Yeah.
So those looked homemade.
I'm just gonna dock them style points for the pouch O syrup as opposed to the little tub.
That tastes just like a frozen pancake.
I can tell
That's
you
what I'm
right.
saying, it looks like a freezer pancake.
It's not bad though.
I mean, yeah, I'll eat the hell out of a freezer pancake. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but I like the
It's
fluffy.
like it's a little too perfect looking, but the fluffiness though, like it looks like
You need
not loved.
you need the imperfections of
Yeah.
like a griddle. You know,
If your
griddle
pancake is
one.
perfectly round, I don't trust it.
Yeah.
There needs to be like it needs to kind of veer off in
Yeah,
other
yeah.
shapes.
There's just like a whole much more
It
flavor.
is good though. Maybe it's just the syrup that's really good. I really like that syrup. I think.
Yeah.
I think the pancake just
Point
kind
of
of tastes
order,
like
yeah.
pancake. It's a really sweet syrup.
It's a mapley, more mapley.
Yeah, it tastes like
word.
the what's that cereal that I like so much?
Waffle crisp.
Waffle crisp. Yeah.
You ready to break the seal?
Yep,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Let's get your IHOP going. I mean, they're known for their pancakes or
They're
their
the international house of them.
Pouring easy or going like splash dance
whole thing,
style?
whole thing.
Yeah. Just
All
go
right,
for it.
here.
Just do it.
Okay, Jennifer Beals.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
If you don't know who she is, you'll just have to go back to the 80s and watch the movie.
Go
Yeah.
back to the 80s.
Yeah.
Get back in the 80s.
That syrup's thick.
It is a thick syrup. I was just thinking it's not like spreading out.
It's just
Like we're having to like
off.
fork it around.
That's some slimy syrup.
It is kind of like it's drip like
It's stuck.
it's drooling.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like baby slobber hang time.
It's a little stiff.
Yeah.
It's kind of a stiff pancake.
I'm sorry, I had to go to junior high.
Go back to the 80s.
I just Denny's one mom waiting my turn.
It's a little stiff. I mean, it tastes fine, but it is a little stiff texture wise.
Hard to
It's almost
kinda,
hard to cut. Kind of needed a knife to cut it. See what I'm saying? It's a little rubbery.
I'm not a fan of the flavor either.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty mid to be
Or
honest.
lack thereof.
for a pancake.
Yeah.
It's just transport for syrup.
Yeah, it's just the syrup is all you taste. You don't taste the pancake at all.
And the aftertaste, it's like real floury. I'm disappointed in IHOP.
I know. I'm like, you're the international house of these bitches, and you can't even get it right.
A little bacon grease flavor in
But-
there.
also
and, then
just-
and they're crumbly. They're crumbly at the same time.
Yeah, it's coming apart like a biscuit.
Even the Denny's pancake was a lot more fluffy and moist.
Yeah, that does just taste like flour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's how to keep IHOP in the proper context because they got all the jacked up syrups too. So
Well, they
Yeah.
got syrups and they got all the
Yeah.
toppings.
They have
and-
crazy flavors. And,
Yeah.
But you know what? When you just want a basic pancake, you gotta come out strong. Cracker Barrel, I'm giving an 8 because that was a good pancake.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 9.
You're giving that.
I'm giving it a 9 as well.
You're giving that a 9 as well,
Yeah.
Dad.
Like, I almost wanted to say 10, but I was like, be easy now.
Cracker Barrel, you know what? I think I'll give it a 9 because it's got the little grease bubble.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
on there.
yeah.
I like.
This is
It's-
a good southern pancake.
It's sizzled a little bit.
What about Denny's there? I'm gonna give that a 6
That's what I was thinking.
I was going to say 6 too.
because it's not
It's
that
a little better than mid, but it wasn't.
as good.
wasn't
as
phenomenal.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
What do you? Because it's got the texture going for it. I love the fluffiness of
Yeah.
it, kind of cakiness, but not dry.
Yeah.
I could give it a 7. It's kind of fluffy and in between, but the syrup kind of brings it in.
The syrup was really
Denny's
good. Probably
got-
that was the best syrup.
In the pancake itself, it has that little vanilla malty flavor to
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I was trying to think of the word. It was maltiness.
Maltese.
That IHOP pancake is.
I'm giving that like a 2.
I was going to say 4. But you know what? 3. 4 seemed
You're
generous.
giving it a 3? I'm giving it a 3 as well.
I'm just going to use my standard to say in the middle of the road, 5. It's
Okay.
not bad, but it's not good. It'll carry syrup, and it's doing
Yeah.
doing that job.
It's not as harsh as us.
That's a generous score for that pancake. But you
Yeah.
know what?
If you're in a jam and you've had a late night bender, it'll do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At 2 a.m., I'm smashing
Oh,
this.
at 2 a.m. that's at least a 7.
Yeah, yeah. That's a. It's like a New York 2, but it's like a Texas 10.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get on to some more breakfast. Cracker Barrel got a 35 point, and Denny's got a 25 point, and IHOP only got 13 points for pancakes. Let's see how their bacon does.
Okay.
So that tastes good.
I could just open this round by saying you could probably just spend the whole episode talking about just bacon, so we might have to re-explore that at a later time.
Oh, you'd like that one.
Because because look, you've got color and texture, crispiness, and
It's not
flavor.
very flavorful.
It's
Exactly.
not. I mean, it's fine. I'll eat it, but
I taste the
not great.
grease on the griddle.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go to Denny's here.
I think it looks like the bacon that's inside the Wendy's Junior Bacon Cheeseburger.
Oh, yeah.
I do like it.
It has a,
Oh, it's chewy. Yeah.
it has a,
Oh yeah.
it definitely has a fast food bacon.
But I'll give it a good color score.
Yeah,
it's
It
a
has a
color.
better appearance.
It's
It
got
has
it's got a lot more of a smoky flavor too.
It tastes
It
like
tastes like
fake-
microwave bacon.
Yeah, it tastes like fake bacon though.
Bacon.
And this one gets an even lower color score.
Really?
Maybe I just got a weird piece, but I kind of got a weird texture.
It's
That one tastes like old grease.
Yeah, it's just
That's
it's just grilled.
that's old unclean griddle.
That's
That's
griddle
what that
flavored.
is.
That's why it's probably colored like that.
Is that a
Yeah.
good thing or a bad thing?
Well,
Hard to say.
Going back to the Cracker Barrel, it's pretty good compared to what.
Yeah, I said, let me get another hit of
Yeah.
that now that we've dunked on everything else.
Here, you want the last? We're about to eat all their bacon, but
No, this is good. I lied.
go back to the Cracker Barrel bacon. I'm trying that. Denny's bacon is papery.
Comparatively.
That's gotta chew. Like if I got that in a sandwich or in a biscuit, I would be satisfied with the texture of that.
Eating it by itself, yeah, it is very lackluster. But if you got it in like on top
Yeah.
of your burger or breakfast sandwich,
I mean,
it's fine.
it'll do the trick.
For Cracker Barrel, for their bacon, I'm giving that a 7. 'Cause
I'm giving it a
still-
6.
I was gonna give it a 6.
You're gonna get y'all
Yeah.
middle of the road for
I
that.
think 6.
Because it was like fine, but still not that good.
Yeah.
Denny's
yeah.
bacon, that's getting a 2.
2.
Really?
I was gonna give it a 3.
You're giving it a 3.
I don't like the texture, so 2.
I don't either. The texture of that is very cheap fast food bacon to me.
It's got good color. It's not bad. It's just bacon, so I'll give it a 5.
That is so generous.
It is, but like I said, it's not great. It's not bad. I'm not writing home about it.
IHOP though,
Going back to that one, I'm giving that one a 3 actually.
you're giving it
It was
slightly better than this,
slightly better than that to me. Yeah.
texture wise.
Yeah. I think that was the main thing. The texture. This was hard to get past.
I'm gonna agree with you there, Alicia. I'm gonna give that a 3 as well. on the IHOP bacon. Yeah.
See, I think you guys are being a little generous on that one because I'm giving it a 2.
Oh.
And let me just start out by saying the only reason I'm giving it a 2 is because it's bacon. It automatically gets 2 points.
Yeah.
It starts at 2.
It is bacon, for God's sake.
2 is the lowest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think just that dirty taste is what's
Yeah.
killing it for me.
So-
So I'm also giving
We're
it a 2.
talking about roadkill bacon here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like that was shaved off the possum.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel gets 25 points out of 40 for their bacon. Denny's is getting 12 points for their bacon, and IHOP is only getting 10 points for their bacon.
Lucky wow.
All right, well, let's move on. For our next round, we have scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
All right.
Now I'm already give Cracker Barrel a bad score because I don't like it when they just flat them like that.
Yeah, and it just looks like it's like a rubber patty.
Yeah.
Like it looks like school lunch eggs.
Yeah, I don't like that. I want my scrambled eggs to be fluffy.
Yeah, and like pieces, like scrambled.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they poured it on the griddle and just kind of cooked it like an omelet and flipped it a couple times.
They're not bad, but
Yeah, they got an egg.
they're not bad. But
But you
they're
know
not,
me, I'm not gonna dislike an egg.
But they're pretty dense.
See,
Yeah.
I could already just put that on a bagel or a bun right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it belongs on a sandwich for sure.
It has a little rubberiness to it.
It's a little too dense. Like I don't want to take like a hard bite of a scrambled egg.
Yeah.
Oh, those Denny's eggs, they
These like look real fluffy.
yeah.
Those are pretty damn good.
Are they?
Those are good. That's
They got
a
good
great
fluff to 'em.
texture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good. I do like those much better than the Cracker Barrel eggs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, these are really good. Good texture.
All right,
Good springiness.
Yeah.
let's get IHOP down here.
Those are good too. They're a little waterier, I'll say though. There's a little bit of wateriness to them, but they taste good and the texture's not bad.
Those are pretty good though.
They are pretty good. But you see, they're like a little wetter.
Yeah, they're weird.
I really like those IHOP
Really?
eggs.
Yeah.
They have I like.
They're good to taste.
And they put their pancake batter in the, just throw a little bit in the egg.
Taste wise, there's a pretty distinct taste difference between these two.
These are a little more sulfury.
I think I like this taste better and I like this texture better. So I'm not really sure which one I want to rank higher.
The taste, because I like the texture better than IHOP.
The texture of those is so
This
good.
texture is really good. I'm not sure what the taste difference is. I can't isolate it. It's just so very different.
I'm gonna give the Cracker Barrel eggs middle of the road 5.
5.
Or
No, 4. To be honest.
I'm going a 3.
This is a bad texture.
I'm going on a 3 on those. Dad, what you think on Cracker Barrel eggs?
Yeah, about 4.
A 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, you love those
I
eggs.
know.
I guess so.
Now Denny's eggs.
God, texture alone.
I'm giving those an 8.
Damn, that's what I was thinking too.
I was thinking 7 or 8. I couldn't decide. I think I'm gonna go 7,
7.
and then 8 for those.
I'm going with a 9 for IHOP eggs.
Mm.
I'm gonna give a 7 to IHOP.
Okay. And Dad, what do you think on Denny's and IHOP?
I'm probably the same. I'm going to opposite. I'm going to do 7 here and I'm going to do 8.
Okay, you like the Denny's eggs better. Y'all are.
8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9,
6.
90108.
4, 5.
I'm trying to do math.
You guys are missing the classic one.
Okay.
The Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We were Sesame Street
Oh,
kids.
for shit.
We're both too old and too young for Sesame Street.
The pinball machine, the balls.
No.
Oh, yeah, you gotta go watch.
They had the count.
Huh?
They had the count.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Cracker Barrel, 13 points.
Okay, that's fair.
Denny's, 30 points.
It's good.
IHOP, 32.
Oh, pulled ahead.
Yeah.
Barely.
So IHOP by a slight edge.
Finally, you've done something.
IHOP is slightly better than Denny's on the eggs, but it's really close. For our next item, we got sausage.
Sausage.
Yeah, as Mariah has stated, this looks like a dog treat.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel sausage. I usually like patty sausage, but this looks like a dog treat.
This
Too
it
round.
doesn't look appetizing.
No, it's too uniform. It's like too much of a disc.
I'm not a fan.
Not the M fan.
That looks like round spam.
Ugh. That's a bad texture.
It is. He's trying to cut through it.
It feels like jerky. It feels
does.
like
It looks like Spam.
and it's got a weird spice in the back of the throat.
Oh, yeah, we're both.
This anyone looks beautiful.
He gets a cigarette butt.
You can have this many flavors.
That's good.
That's as good as.
It's good. It's got
I
a
don't know.
weird stickiness to it though. That's what
It
it's
is a
like
little
sticking to my
sticky.
teeth.
You're right, but I think I'm fine with that.
It's got a
Pick out
good
a-
flavor though.
You can pick out a little bit of the sage in that one.
Yeah.
That's got a good taste and it's got a good texture. I think.
Or-
I'm excited for the IHOP one.
It's got a this. Now the IHOP one has a
This is
casing
good.
on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like a sausage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm
the
all
whole
about
thing.
the mushy.
It's a bad texture.
Yeah.
The flavor is also pretty mid. It also just kind of tastes like grease.
Yeah.
Like it kind of
You
just
say
tastes like the griddle.
you say
Oh my
muted?
god.
Yeah.
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 I feel like if I ate too many of those, I'm going to be checking the spacing on a screen door wire.
That's what
Yeah.
I imagine
Yeah.
sausage tastes like in prison.
What is
Kind of
it?
springs
It's got it's got an all right flavor, but the texture is terrible.
I thought it would have a snap because of the casing, but it's just mashed potatoes.
yeah.
Okay.
Denny's sausage is where it's
This
at.
was the bomb.
I can't imagine breakfast sausage being better than that one. I'm giving the Denny sausage a 10.
I was gonna give it a 9.
I'm giving that the first 10 for the name.
I'm gonna give it a 9
Yeah.
for Denny's.
I'll say a 9. Yeah.
It's got some little heat to it too.
IHOP 1.
1.
I'm agreeing with that. That is terrible.
Nobody's
Cracker Barrel, I'm gonna give that like a 2.
I'm giving it a 1 as well.
Okay.
Dad, what do you think? Cracker
I'm
Barrel?
giving that probably a 3. The Cracker Barrel sausage, man, that is. I'm going to give it a number as flat as the pancake, and it's a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
It was-
it made a sound.
Clunked.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Because it looks like a damn dog treat.
I could get 3 skips off a pond on that one.
Yeah.
I'm still hungry, so let's eat some more breakfast.
Hell yeah.
Alright, we're gonna eat some biscuits.
Biscuits.
I'm already impressed. This one here is kind of wafting up already, so
Yeah.
It
gets,
smells good. Cracker Barrel. The
Denny's
Denny's one's a
is pretty
little
sad.
It's pretty light, but that IHOP
IHOP's
one.
huge.
But we got the butter that comes from each place as well.
Butter.
Like,
Butter.
I'm just gonna.
Butter right on
That is a
top.
crazy way to butter things.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna smash the package open. I have high hopes for Cracker Barrel's biscuits.
That looks good. Because Cracker Barrel's very home style. Like,
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good biscuit.
That's a good biscuit.
I know.
True story. I used to make about 400 biscuits a day, and that was one of my first real jobs, and I got a job making biscuits in there.
Bacon.
Yeah,
Hell
Biscuits,
yeah.
So you had to make biscuits to bring home the
About
dough.
50 pans of biscuits, especially for the Sunday crowd.
But what,
This is good as shit.
that biscuit's pretty dang good.
That was a good biscuit. I'm not even
That's a bomb
excited.
ass. Well, now I'm mad about this
Here.
one. I haven't even
Come
had
on,
it yet.
put the butter on it.
I got good whipped butter.
If any of y'all out there have ever eaten the sausage biscuits that you get like in the freezer section of Walmart and you just heat up in the microwave with a paper towel,
Yeah.
that's exactly what that looks like.
Yeah.
That's cafeteria.
It's
biscuit right
got
there.
like the like it feels like that too, you know?
Yeah, a little chalky.
That's bland.
It tastes like dough.
It's chewy.
Tastes like flour and water.
Yeah.
I want my biscuit to be crumbly.
It tastes fine,
Yeah,
but
it
it's
tastes
chewy.
fine. Yeah.
Once again, I think you have another product there that'll taste fine with whatever you put with it.
It tastes like reheated bread. Like when you put a bread in the microwave and it gets chewy.
It's kind of doughy tasting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
doughy.
You know, like when you make pizza dough.
Like it's not cooked
Yeah.
all the way.
Yeah.
Butter that
Are
biscuit.
Y'all do crazy butter shit in your family.
You just squeeze
Well-
it.
Like you're not holding a fork.
No, you just gotta scrape the plastic.
See, look, I did the same thing. I threw it over here.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like father, like son.
There's some things that are hereditary.
I don't love it.
No.
Really? It looks so
That's-
good.
Okay.
I had such high hopes
Well,
for it.
I don't know. It's okay. It's a weird. It's also chewy, but the flavor is pretty good. But it's a weird texture.
It had a good aroma and I had high hopes, but it tastes like cooked flour.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a bad texture, right?
And it's like chalky, if that makes sense.
It sort of doesn't taste until after it's gone. Like the initial bite was kind of like this is nothing, and then I started to taste it after. It was like, well, it tastes okay.
even the Denny's one is like spectacular compared to that.
Yeah, that's
Even
good.
McDonald's has a better biscuit than that.
Yeah,
McDonald's got a good biscuit, but
but great value freezer biscuits are better than that.
okay,
I had to. It looked so good.
okay. Cracker Barrel.
Presentation.
Cracker Barrel's getting a 10 for that biscuit.
Yeah, I agree.
That was an experience.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm gonna give it a 10.
Because I'm thinking, I don't think I could have a better biscuit than that. What do you think, Alicia?
10.
Giving it a 10? Dad? What do you think?
I'm gonna give it a 10 just because I can use other items that have tasted good today, like the bacon.
Their bacon
and put it on that biscuit.
I didn't even think about the transport mode of it.
Yeah.
Denny's, that's not a bad biscuit, but it's only a 7.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
I was also gonna say 7. If you had slapped a sausage patty on that bad boy, I would have smacked down on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
And then that IHOP biscuit, that's a 2.
2.
Yeah, 2.
It's a 2 because they didn't burn it.
It's got good color and aroma, but no, it doesn't really bring much else to the table.
I feel like that counts against it because it fooled me.
Yeah.
Oh, you set a false standard.
Yeah. I'm more disappointed because it looked good.
Yeah, no, maybe a 2.
So we're going 2s all around for IHOP biscuit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somehow I gotta think too that somewhere in the browning of the biscuit there, I'm probably picking up a little bit of whatever that sausage left behind. So I'm not anticipating a good experience.
You're getting a lot of cross-contamination with
Right,
everything
yeah.
at IHOP, but not in a good way.
Can I revise this to a 6?
Sure.
Now that I've had it again, it was fine, but 7 was overshooting it.
Okay. So Cracker Barrel gets a perfect 40 for their biscuit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as they should.
Yeah.
I wish they could have had a 41.
IHOP, their biscuits getting an 8. We got 2s all around on that. 25. We had like a perfect example of like super high end, middle of the
Garbage.
road, and
Booty.
Yeah.
my dog Shiloh would love that biscuit.
Ass booty.
But
It's a dog treat.
Booty
Wow.
buttholes.
Booty butthole.
well, you know what goes with biscuits? Gravy.
Gravy.
For this round, we're gonna be judging the gravy on its own. So
But with the biscuit.
with we're using the biscuit for transport from each place.
But the gravy is what we're judging.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see how this will go wrong.
The gravy take
Many
away from
gravies.
it.
Yeah.
The gravy takes away from the biscuit. The gravy's not good.
Oh.
The gravy is not good.
Oh.
It's got a smokiness to it.
It's
though.
too meaty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How could you make such a great biscuit, but such
Why would you curse your biscuits
Let's
with
just
putting
go
that
with the
gravy on
gravy.
it?
I'm not a damn fan.
I'm mad that you defiled both of the biscuits with that gravy.
That's a good.
That Cracker Barrel's gravy is not good.
You know, Denny's biscuit was middle of the road, but when you put their gravy on it, that's a great. I mean, I'll let y'all try it for yourself, but I think it's a pretty good biscuit and gravy.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Right?
I like plain white gravy.
Right?
Are you assessing the gravy itself? Or?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
tastes like, remember when we went to MCC, the biscuit and gravy they had there? It tastes a lot like that.
It does taste like.
I want this gravy on that.
On that
biscuit,
On that biscuit.
Yeah.
because I got a feeling right now that this is just gonna save this biscuit.
Yeah. That's good.
But it wasn't a bad biscuit though.
It just wasn't good compared to Cracker Barrel.
Like
Yeah.
that gravy makes that biscuit better.
Yeah.
This gravy makes this biscuit worse. Let's see how IHOP does.
Battle
Maybe they have some room to redeem themselves.
I
It
don't
looks real
know.
peppery.
It does look pretty peppery.
I can
It's
smell the pepper.
more yellowy too.
I can smell the pepper from here, from that biscuit.
Well, I don't like it at all.
Oh jeez.
Really?
No.
The gravy not good? Oh no. Oh no.
It's like sour almost.
Got a wang to it, yeah.
Are we getting food poisoning?
Yeah.
Today on Eating Things, we're getting food poisoning from
I
IHOP.
gotta go back to this one for a second. I had to taste it in my mouth.
Ugh.
Because it's sour.
There's no way
It
it's
tastes
that bad.
spoiled.
Get that toilet paper warmed up. See, it kind of hits you right there in the front.
It's definitely real peppery, but
What is that tang? I don't like that.
I don't know, it's like, what, did they make it with spoiled milk?
maybe buttermilk. It might be buttermilk gravy.
It's not good.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not good.
I actually don't like that gravy more than the I didn't think it was gonna be possible to make the Cracker Barrel gravy worse, but
I think I still dislike that one more, but they're both bad. Honestly, they're both getting a 1. They were both, like, noticeably gross to me.
okay. Denny's gravy, that's getting an 8.
9.
Yeah, that's really good. 8. You're giving that a 9. What do you think with the gravy at Denny's?
Denny's, I'm gonna give it a 7 because I've had better,
Yeah, of course.
but it's still really good.
That one's definitely it's a solid 8. Right?
Yeah, it's good gravy. It makes Denny's biscuits better. Cracker Barrel, on the other hand, that gravy is a 2.
1.
I'm giving it a 1.
1.
Just because I like smokiness, I'll give it a 3, but
Yeah.
I'm not really a big picture. It's not great.
I had to give it a 2 because I would eat that 100 times over the IHOP one, But that IHOP one is a 1.
It's a 1. They're both
Yeah.
also
Also a
gross
1.
to me.
Yeah. It causes me to recoil.
Yeah, if I made this face,
That one that came from Bigfoot's diaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
get it away from me.
I didn't think it was possible to make an IHOP biscuit worse.
Just throw it straight in the trash.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got one last item. Can't go wrong with some French toast.
French toast is my all-time tippity-top favorite sweet breakfast food.
Absolutely.
So
There's
look
going to be
at that.
high expectations there.
Cracker Barrel. Look at that. You get a whole bunch of French toast. Look at Denny's. You got round, look like hamburger buns.
Round.
They look like hamburger buns. And now look at the big old
Look at
fatty.
that fat mama.
Look at that.
I'm excited for that.
Stop a bullet with that.
Yeah.
All
This is
right.
a mattress.
But you're not really dipping with that Denny's pouch there.
Yeah,
that's true.
we don't have that option with Denny's.
Okay. Dang that. I've never had the French toast from Cracker Barrel before.
Ooh, wait.
It's the best thing from Cracker Barrel.
Oh,
It's sourdough French
Pass one
toast.
down to Pappy.
Yeah, it's sourdough. That's
Oh,
so
it's
good.
sourdough?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Their pancakes are so good, but I never get them because the French toast is bomb. I can never not get it. And they're like 24-hour breakfast there. So if we go for dinner, I'm getting French toast.
Yeah.
My fork went in too easy, I feel like.
It's not bad.
I don't like
it's
the feel
good.
of it.
Yeah, it's a bad texture. It
think you're
feels
s-
like a pound cake or something.
Yeah.
I think you're giving that credit to the syrup, though.
Yeah, true.
If they got good syrup at Denny's.
The syrup
Yeah.
is really good. The syrup is the star.
You can put that syrup in your stirrups.
Syrup in your syrup.
What's the little white granules?
That's a powdered sugar.
Called powdered sugar salt.
I don't hate that French toast.
I don't
but
hate it, but
I'm really curious how that IHOP.
We gotta pour because that's such a small dipping
yeah.
cup.
How do we feel about the IHOP syrup? I don't remember.
Man, this may be too big. That's what she said.
You get the chainsaw out.
Damn, I can't even cut it.
I bet you that's big and fluffy.
That's Texas toast.
That's Alaskan toast.
That's too thick. I mean, it tastes fine, but it is a little bigger than I want it to be honest. I'm hungry to eat.
I'm gonna go back and just say right out that I disagree that actually I don't care for it.
Really? Does the batter not penetrate into the bread very well?
It's kind of like a sorry, my mouth is full. There's like a layer of mushiness.
Yeah, it didn't cook all the way through. Yeah.
That tastes like bread pudding.
Yeah.
It has a nutmeg to
It's
it.
kind of burny though.
I'm never gonna be mad at a French toast,
I'm mad at that one though.
but it's not like it's too thick. They needed to scale it back. a
I'm
little.
still tasting the bacon on there.
I taste, like Matt said, like a nutmeg and something.
It's got nutmeg in it.
I have very fond memories of making French toast with my dad. On the weekends, he'd put on Born in East LA with Cheech Marin and make me French toast.
I don't think that IHOP French toast is bad at all, but
It's not bad, but I'm not ordering it.
Cracker Barrel, you get a 10.
Cracker
French
Barrel,
toast.
I would give it a 20 if I could, but that's a 10.
Yeah, it's at least a 10.
Okay, Dad?
It's 10 on a bad day.
Yeah.
You give it a perfect score as well? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give the Denny's one, I'm gonna give it an 8. I liked it.
I'm okay with 8 for Denny's.
You know?
Yeah.
I'll give it a 7.
7? What do you think for Denny's?
I'm right. 7.
7? Okay. And then for the IHOP,
I'm gonna
Man.
go 5.
Yeah, very middle of the road.
I'm still gonna give it a 6 because I thought it was okay, but after eating Cracker Barrel, like it's skewing my numbers here because that sourdough bread is fabulous.
Oh,
We told you.
yeah.
Alicia,
5.
5. Dad,
Are we talking about the IHOP one?
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like it's missing something, and I think it's probably a little bit of coconut oil, so that way you can go into the trash can a little bit easier.
oh,
So no, I'm gonna hard one that one. I don't.
Wow.
one,
Yeah.
a
That
1.
is so dramatic.
Yeah.
for
It's
French
French
toast.
toast for God's sake.
French
Can you
toast
give a
can't
French
even
toast
be
under
a
a
one.
3?
All right, I'll relent and say it too, just because it's
Oh my goodness.
Much like you with the bacon, it's like
Yeah.
at least a 4 just
Yeah.
because it's French toast.
I mean, that is so dramatic.
That's a valid point. Yeah.
All right. So 40 points for Cracker Barrel,
Perfect
30
score.
points for Denny's, and 18 points for IHOP. So what?
Gotta
This
give that
is a
movie a
C
1.
plus. This is an F.
Yeah.
That's an A plus.
You're going to be shocked. Cracker Barrel won 4 items: pancakes, biscuits, French toast, and bacon.
Okay.
Denny's won 2 items: their sausage and their gravy. Now IHOP won both the best egg and the best hash browns.
Okay.
But here's how the point score goes. IHOP, with only 123 points, is in last place.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel is only in second place with 192 points, making Denny's our winner of breakfast places with 205 points.
Wow.
So now here's why this is. Cracker Barrel, when they went low, they went really low.
Yeah.
When they went high, they did pretty good. Denny stayed a good, consistent, middle of the ground, and I think that's what you want for breakfast.
True. It was even score. You know, nothing was maybe spectacular, but nothing was horrible.
Yeah.
So it's reliable.
Exactly.
Before this, if you had asked me, where do you want to go for breakfast? Denny's was never going to be the choice.
No,
it would have
wasn't.
always been IHOP or Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Every time. I would have laughed at you for saying, should we go to Denny's?
And Denny's actually cost the least out of the three as well.
We've been sleeping on Denny's.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the standard old people answer would have been thinking that Cracker Barrel was in, you know.
I mean,
I
it
would've
was
thought
strong.
Cracker Barrel.
I would have guessed Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
But IHOP, man, I mean, they were like, it was almost 100, what is it, a 70-point spread between IHOP and Cracker Barrel, between second and third place.
I'm disappointed in IHOP, honestly.
I am too. Like, I mean, I knew IHOP probably wasn't going to win because, I mean, they are kind of mid, but like, I didn't think they would lose that strong.
Yeah.
It's a booty call restaurant. It slaps at 2 a.m.
If you're going for bread items, like your biscuit, French toast, pancake, then go to Cracker Barrel. You'll have a great time. You get some bacon. I mean, you're not having a bad time. You know, you're going to have a consistent time with your entire breakfast at Denny's. And at IHOP, you just might as well order a burger.
I mean, when I go to IHOP, I get cheese sticks.
I don't want anything that came off of that grill, and frankly, I think it needs a steam cleaner and a blowtorch.
Yeah.
And so many times I've suggested to Mariah, hey, let's go eat at IHOP. Let's go eat at IHOP. And she's always put it off. And I'm like, but why? And now I know. Because
like I said, when I go to IHOP, I get the cheese sticks because I don't really eat the breakfast there. I don't. And
I mean,
now I know more.
I'm just shocked that, like, Cracker Barrel aside, that Denny's is that much better than IHOP.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be, like, almost exactly the same thing.
yeah. I thought Denny's was going to lose. This is a great day. I love breakfast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If anybody out there that's watching this is associated with Waffle House, get it together.
We do need one in Waco because you would be...
God, it would
do
go
well
off.
here.
There's a college in this town,
Yeah,
for God's
we're
sake.
a university town. We need a Waffle House.
Thank you for joining us today, and until next time, remember to...
Eat something!